Hi guys. All right. Hello chat. I see some of you guys have already come. Okay, that's a little bit of a surprise on my end. But hi Jay, hi Astrid, and hi Amazing. I saw your chats. Yeah, your chats, your comments. And hi Astrid. Hello. Hi Jay. Okay, so Amazing. If you need to go to sleep, please go to sleep. I do not want you to force yourself to like stay at my streams. Like, if you really need to sleep, please fucking sleep. Please don't stay up because of me, okay? But hey guys, I hope you guys are doing well. Also, nice starting soon screen. I like it. Dude, I've always had the starting soon screen. I feel like you've just entered into my streams whenever it's not like the starting soon screen. Like, you've always entered into my streams whenever it's like, whenever I'm in the middle of streaming. You know what I mean? You guys know what I mean? But yeah, probably. Oh, fuck. Camera. Fuck. Alright. Yeah, probably, right? But I hope you guys are all doing well. I am very happy to be back in schedule. Although we will see for the next week if I can manage to be consistent. And yeah. Oh, Cabbage Mans! Hey, I'm so glad to see you here again. Oh shit. Yeah, I gotta get up early tomorrow. Dude, please, like, fucking go to sleep. I don't want you to, like, force yourself if you need to sleep. Please fucking sleep, for the love of God. Like, I'm not here pointing a gun at your head saying, hey, fuck you, you need to, bitch, you need to stay awake. We're gonna fucking stay awake. Fucking wake up, bitch. Like, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm pretty sure that is very, very much illegal, and we are not, you know, out of all the shit moves that Twitch can pull off, I don't think I can get away with murder. Definitely not murder. So about the tarot reading, oh yeah, I'm down, mate. Like, I'm totally down to do a tarot reading. But before I do that, let me regard the VOD viewers. Hello, if you are watching my VODs, just about to go to sleep or start in your morning, I don't fucking know. Yo, welcome. Take care of yourself. You know the drill. Just fucking honestly do what you need to do. If you're getting yourself a cup of coffee, I hope you enjoy your coffee. If you're getting yourself a cup of tea, I hope you're enjoying your tea, okay? So yeah, I'm here this time. Right, we're gonna have like a piping hot cup of tea today because we're doing this tarot reading and I'm actually energized. Luckily for you guys. So, alright, what is your question? You might need to restate your question. Like, it's a future reading. I remember it's a future reading that you asked of me. However, I'm not quite sure about the details. So, you might want to be a little bit more specific. Like, what about your future do you want to know? Like, do you want a general thing? Like a general, you know, reading about your future, or is this something specific like finances, your love life, your love lives are pretty common, but I suggest you take it with these at your discretion. The third one I believe is like health, vitality, or if there are other things that you know could probably list of, then by all means, you know, I would love to do a reading for you. Although I have to give a forewarning to you. Let's do love life. Okay. I will have to do a forewarning to you though. Like, things could possibly get very personal. So if you're not okay with it, you can always tell me to stop. I will always, you know, at least be mindful of asking for consent. So that's a thing. That's a thing. Let's do love life. I just left a 6-year relationship. Yikes, my dude. I don't know the details, but that's rough. Like, I'm so sorry to hear about that. But yeah, let me see about your love life. So, Spirit, what does the user, the person behind Cabbage Man, need to know about their love life? Okay, you're definitely like, wait, no, not definitely, but are you a guy? Like you're a guy, right? Like, but I mean, should I ask for pronouns? Like, are you like non-binary? Okay, so you're a guy. All right. I am a dude. All right. Let me know if there's like any corrections I need to do with your pronouns. If you're, that type of not that type of person. That makes it seem off. But like, let me know if you need like corrections on pronouns. Nah. Okay. Okay. Cool. Let me reshuffle the cards really quick. So, what does Cabbage Mans need to know about their love life? Oh yeah, okay. This is confirming what you already know. Okay, so past energy. What's Cabbage Man's present energy? Oh, okay. Dude. Oh my god, okay. And Queen of Pentacles. So past, present, future. And general energy of the card, Spirit? Like, is there any general energy that you would want to, give to Cabbage Mans? If a card falls out, that means you want it. If a card doesn't fall out, it means there's not really general. Okay, there's two. So I'm gonna. So we got Seven of Swords in reverse and the Fool. Okay, so honestly, this seems like pretty, I want to say good energy, because okay, so I got the Two of Cups in reverse, Three of Swords in reverse. See how this is a heart, by the way? And this is the Queen of Pentacles upright. And we got the Fool and Seven of Swords. So basically, I think if I can make this into a cohesive general sentence, you're moving on from a past heartbreak. You're definitely moving on from a separation. And honestly, I feel like, okay, there we go. I feel like you're on your way. Like, your process right now is focusing on healing. Like, I feel like, I don't know why I'm getting this not sensation, but I don't know why I'm getting this thought. You could correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like the separation that you had, not separation, why did I say separation? Separation that you've had for 6 years. What is going on with my mind brain today? I don't know. Maybe that means something, but I don't think so. So yeah, maybe the relationship that you've had for like 6 years, I believe, had you prioritize, like, those type of relationships where you're constantly like self-sacrificing and always like putting people's needs before your own, that type of thing, and it quickly turns toxic. Like, I feel like, at least I don't think that was the majority of the 6-year relationship, but I feel like towards the end of your 6 years, like maybe, I don't know, like maybe for the past, I don't know why I'm getting 7 months, 6 months in that time span. She was very depressed since the beginning. Okay, so I feel like it wasn't really obvious in the beginning, but like towards the end, you kind of started to realize that, oh shit, this is kind of screwing with me mentally. So you separated. But in the present, you're learning how to reprioritize yourself. And with Queen of Pentacles, I'm definitely getting, like, this is either another figure that you're going to meet or that you have been meeting in the present. And I feel like this person, are you straight, by the way? Assuming that you're straight, okay? You have found or will be finding a feminine figure who knows her priorities. Yeah, okay, so you're straight. Yeah, so you will be finding a figure that knows her priorities for sure. Like, this is someone who's very realistic, very practical. I think she would be a really, I don't know why, but I feel like she's going to be a really good fit for you, because the main thing that I am hearing right now is that you're very practical minded. Either you or she is going to be really practical minded. I feel like it's both, in a way where you're going to realize that you don't always have to put the burdens on yourself. You know what I mean? Like, you don't always have to take responsibility for shit people have lack of doing. You know, like, say that someone pushed a trash can and the shit fell over, right? Stuff fell over, and you automatically take it on yourself to clean it up. Or, you know, you automatically take it on yourself that, hey, I'm here, you know, it might be my fault, even though you're not really sure that it is your fault, because, like, there's a person near you who, like, shoved that trash can out, and you're like, hey, maybe that's my fault. Maybe I should, like, you know, pick up the trash and put it back. But, like, the point is that it's not on you to take on other people's responsibilities. And I think not that the feminine figure, like the Queen of Pentacles, you know, this person is going to help you, but I feel like she's she's gonna help you, but, like, it's not like a sudden thing where she automatically fixes your problems. So prioritization, like, I feel like in this current period, this is a very vital period for you to seek healing and to really learn how to not take other people's responsibilities and take on your own responsibility. And I feel like you're just healing your shit, minding your own business, staying in your lane for the most part. And we also got the sword. What? Why am I saying swords? I don't know. Seven of Swords and the Fool. So I think you're really working on not, like, the general thing that I'm seeing here is that this is sort of like a lesson for you to kind of realize, like, not everything's a lesson, but in this particular point, I feel like this is kind of a lesson where you're also learning how to show yourself, in a sense. Like, you're learning not to hide things, and you're learning that, you know, it's okay to basically step out into the open and tell the truth, you know. And it's okay to be a kid again. It's okay to have new beginnings again. Like, you don't always have to dwell or stay still on that certain point of your life, right? Like, you can move on. You can still, you know, again, have a new beginning and take it on head start. You know, take a head start. You take a foot forward, and you don't always have to hide things for the benefit of others, you know? Like, this is really a healing period for you, I feel like. So yeah, but, you know, take it with a grain of salt, because should confirm what you've already know, I think. Because, like, all of us regarding the future might have, like, a glimpse, like an intuitive feeling that this is, like, likely gonna happen. You know what I mean? Because I know that there are, like, future readings that tell you about, like, a lot of unexpected things, and while that may be true for the most part, it shouldn't, like, completely do a 180 on changing your mind. Like, I don't know, like, there's a line that needs to be drawn, especially, like, relating to love, because that shit can really fuck with you. So yeah, it's still nice to hear. I'm glad. Let me know if it resonated, because I, you know, really hope it did, by the way. Yeah, but I'm glad that I could read for you, my dude, regarding your love life. It's pretty much spot on. Oh shit, I'm really glad to hear about that, mate. That's good. Alright. Is there anything else you want to know, or is it just that particular topic? Because if it's that, don't know who the Pentacled Lady is though. Yeah, that's probably someone you're gonna meet in the near future. I feel like the first thing that I'm hearing is to just don't worry about it too much. Just focus on what you kind of need to do right now, like your priorities, what you have to do, because this lady, like, she will come when it's time. She will come when she will come. But right now, like, just continue staying in your lane, brother. That's what I got. And whenever she does come around, allow yourself to trust and allow yourself to kind of like accept, her presence in your life. Because you don't want to kind of like self-sabotage a good thing, which I am very acquainted to the concept of like self-sabotaging a good thing out of fear, and it also fucking happens everywhere you go, like, basically, that's what I got, and I hope it helps for sure. Yeah. Yeah, so is there anything else, or are you like, good? Thank you for that. Nah, it's not a problem. I'm glad that I could help you out. Glad I can help you out, mate. But yeah, guys, I've honestly, speaking of which, I've honestly, I've been focusing a lot on my, I guess, external world nowadays. Like, I don't know about you, but September, like, okay, everybody that I've known, even media stars or like YouTubers that I have known, have personally gotten fucked up at the month of September. Like, and it was like, I don't want to say coincidentally, but it's really, really weird that it happened during like at the time period of Mercury retrograde. That shit wild, my dude. Like, literally search up, like, guys, you guys remember like what happened to Twitch and like the revenue cut? Like, now it's like 50-50 instead of like the 70-30 thing. Like, that happened during Mercury retrograde. The XQC drama, that happened during Mercury retrograde. And honestly, like, oh my god, the chess grand tournament too, that drama, that happened in Mercury retrograde. The Mizkif thing and Maya thing also happened in Mercury retrograde, which was fucking crazy. So much things happened back to back during that time period that I'm kind of like, I mean, I study astrology. I used to take it really like seriously. For sure I did. But I think I've kind of like took a lot more of like a laid back attitude that now like I'm kind of seeing it and going, wow, it hits different actually, like recognizing the shit that has all happened. It's crazy. Annal B cheating. The Annal B cheating was I don't know who started that rumor, but I'm 100%, okay, not 100%, but I am theorizing that, I don't know who his name is, even though it's been repeated in my timeline, my YouTube timeline for like 100 of times already. I still don't know his name. I suck at his name, remembering his name. So, like the chess grandmaster, I'm theorizing that the chess grandmaster, like the one who cheated himself, well, quote unquote cheated himself, like, I think maybe he started the rumor as a joke and then it spread it around Twitter, but I don't know. I'm not quite on, I'm not quite on dots with everything that's happening. Oh, and the dream face reveal, that happened too. Although that definitely did not happen during Mercury retrograde. That happened like afterwards, but dude, that was fucking insane, you know? Like, I thought he would bamboozle us again, but hey, I was proven wrong. They have some weird names, Hans something. Yeah, for sure. I quite frankly do not give a shit about their names. Sorry. Unless they come to my stream, and that's another story. But, oh, great, more drama. No, it's just the previous drama that we've been discussing. You know, it's not too controversial. It's fine. It's not. I mean, why am I saying it's not too controversial? I mean, okay, the fact that I'm talking about this isn't too controversial. Like, it's fine. It's fine. Like, it's just a lot of crazy shit that's happened. And quite frankly, I don't know what to think about, like how to think about it when it all kind of happened during Mercury retrograde, except for the dream face reveal. Because I've studied, you know, so you know that I study astrology, but to see it actually take effect on the world, that's like different shit right there. Like, to see it all kind of like happen so intensely like that people are starting to kind of recognize that, oh shit is actually happening. Like, that's wild to me. And I think, okay, this one streamer that I know, I think, well, not like no, but watch, his name, if you come at me, I'm gonna fucking hit you. Henna's the controversy. Yeah, it'll become a controversy when I fucking hit one of my viewers for shaming me about who I watch. But I do watch Ranboo, or Ronboo. And he basically kind of like admitted that, okay, now I believe in the whole Mercury retrograde shit because of like the back-to-back things that are happening. And it's like, it was wild for me to kind of hear him admit that. And I mean, hey, 6 planets were in retrograde at that time, but not anymore. At least it's not as intense, so that's pretty good, right? Henna's, oh wait, no, I already read that. Beat me up, I'll sue. I'd like to see you fucking try, bitch. Honestly, you know what? Good luck trying to find evidence on me to sue me, because that's not gonna happen. That is definitely like 100% that's not gonna happen. For sure, okay? But yeah, what else happened? Oh yeah, especially, okay, during that time period, like September, the month of September, for those of you who don't know, I do not drive yet. Why? I guess I've been delaying it for like pretty much a really long time until recently, but I also failed my my driving license test, like the behind the wheel test at that point, and went through like a really shitty period of the week. And normally I think it was because like the stress finally fucking hit me, because I'm like emotional, like my emotional reaction to things are like very much delayed. So like the fact that it like hit me so hard during the week where I needed to take a break, Jesus Christ, mate, that was bad. That was so bad. I'll send my legal team. Careful. E-Rob was banned for saying he'll beat up a friend in offline chat. True. Wait, but like, was it documented? Wait, hold on. Wait, was it documented like in chat? Like he literally wrote, "Oh, I'm gonna fucking beat you up," or was it recorded? And did he actually mean it? Like I'm assuming that he did kind of mean it, right? I don't know the man, but like I'm assuming that he did kind of mean it if he got sued for it. I think it was a tweet, maybe. Jesus Christ, I mixed up God and Jesus Christ and it became God. Take what you will. Take what you will with it, you know? Fucking write in the Urban Dictionary for all I care. He said it as a joke to one of his mods. And he got sued for that? You know how hard it is to actually like sue people? I mean, at least if you don't got the money, right? Did he get like sued by his friend or like by the Twitch moderators? Like the people who are like in the company? Cause like if he has to get sued, like someone important has to sue him. Or someone like really someone really significant into the case, like oh, no idea. Not sued, banned. Oh, okay, my bad. I accidentally mixed up suing with banning. Pressing F to pay respects, you know what I mean? But yeah, Twitch banned his channel indefinitely for now. Dude, that's so fucking stupid though. Like, a girl has a sex? Okay, I love that for me. Yeah, a girl had sex on stream. She got banned, but then had her channel, you know, up again. And now like what? E-Rob gets banned for saying that he'll beat up a friend as a joke. Like, a lot of people say that I'm gonna beat you up as a joke. How does that happen? Wow. You know, Twitch and their priorities, am I right? Just when I thought that it could not get even worse. Say it as a joke to one of his mod. Twitch, too bad. Yeah. Streamer gambles people out of 300,000K. Also, channel still there. It definitely speaks of Twitch and their favoritism. And I think they really need to change their fucking priorities for sure, because that's like a huge PR disaster right there. Like, that's not okay. Like, what does that collectively send as a message to your community? Honestly, it does not send a good message at all. It sends a shitty message at that, for sure. And honestly, I can't believe that I mean, it's good that gambling is, you know, banned on Twitch, but like, I can't believe the amount of hypocrisy Twitch had is having right now. That shit's wild, honestly. But then again, I mean, YouTube is a little bit, I hesitate saying this, but I think they're a little bit better in terms of their communication for their, you know, YouTubers. Not quite sure. But like, I do see the potential of them being a lot better, for sure. Gambling isn't actually banned on Twitch. Wait, what? What? Really? Just the non-regulated websites. Oh. Hold up. Let me see. So .esports, nothing's gonna change. Oh, okay. Sort of. There was that whole situation with Corey X Kenshin and YouTube's lack of communication. That happened early last month. Oh yeah, I'm definitely aware. But I feel like I don't know if there have been updates. Have there been updates in Corey X Kenshin's lack of communication? I'm not quite sure. Because I feel like YouTube has the potential At least I'm seeing the potential here, right? Uh-oh, red flags. Oh my god, she's seeing the potential in someone even though it's not actually a thing. But like, no, seriously, you know, you can't really discredit that there is some sort of potential that YouTube could be potentially better with their communication. But I don't think so. Ooh, that's a damn shame. I mean, hey, if they improve on their communication, like if YouTube does improve on their communication, unlike, you know, fucking Twitch. Ironic since I'm streaming on Twitch, but they would pass their competitors for sure. Everyone's saying gambling is bad on Twitch, also running bets for channel points in their channel. True. Although I don't think it like affects people to the point where it fucks their life up, you know? Like the best that channel point gambling can do is just honestly unlock more emotes, I think, or like unlock more quirks. But yeah, I think the channel points are fine. Yeah, same here. But that's also pretty much a joke, I'm aware, but I can't help but take it seriously because I can. Yeah, so Trainwrecks TV. That streamer streaming right now. Is he streaming gambling right now? Oh yeah, he is. He is. He definitely is. Yeah, he's a gambling streamer. Okay. Yeah, okay. Okay, I gotcha on that. So nothing has changed when he was streaming gambling too. So I think Twitch is just definitely having a lot of problems. Gateway is still a gateway. True. You get the dopamine hit for that win. Yeah, true. Yeah, you have a point. I guess if people are like definitely invested in it unhealthily, then that's definitely a problem. Especially like that dopamine hit for sure. But I think most people that I know do it as a gag, right? Like they say, "Oh, refunds" when they lose channel points, or oh, wait, let me see YouTube real quick. What the fuck? Yo, can I go to my non-DMCA? Okay, thank you. Let me go to my playlist now. Oh, okay. Wait, fuck. Okay, there we go. Do you know about salty bets? I do not. No. Inform me about that, because I would love to hear about what the fuck is a salty bet. You know? What the fuck is a salty bet? I'm curious now. It's a Twitch channel that has AI controlling fighters in a fighting game, and viewers bet on which will win. It's called Salty Bet. Oh, interesting. Okay, I have never heard of that before. That's so interesting. I've never. Wow. Okay, that's wild. Most people that you know gamble for fun on vacation, but you still got this small percentage that have addictive personalities, and the channel bets all for adults and kids. Yeah, but like the difference between channel point betting and like actual gambling is, well, it's mostly that channel points doesn't necessarily ruin people's lives unless, I mean, I guess in a sense you could argue that they are being groomed for like gambling in that sense, but I don't think for sure like it's like 100% absolute that, you know, it's gonna end up worse for them. You know what I mean? Like I think like if people on channel point betting are so desperate to like actually gamble, they would have already done that by now. Like, it's so easily accessible. Meanwhile, like, channel point betting is, like, for me personally, I don't think it's like that much of a big deal, because it doesn't, again, ruin people's lives or livelihood. I mean, all they're kind of like wasting away is what, their material earnings for watching that particular streamer, and that's mostly it. I spent several hours watching it. Oh, Salty Bets? Dude, like, you've gambled on Salty Bets. Wait, have you gambled on Salty Bets? Because I'm not quite sure. Gateways is a gateway. Well, I'm not debating against that. Like, yeah, that's still, like, that's a gateway is a gateway, for sure. But I guess you can use that logic to argue with, like, a lot of other things with mobile games and mobile game ads. Like, I think... But yeah, you can't really argue that a gateway... that, you know, channel point gambling is not a gateway, because it is still a gateway, for sure. Not real money, and yes. Okay, interesting. That is news for me, for sure. Not really into that particular thing. Like, I'm not really into betting or gambling, so I wouldn't know for sure. So you guys might have to educate me on that. And that's why mobile games are bad. And loot boxes. What do you mean by... Wait, okay. So what do you mean by loot boxes? You mean like paying for loot boxes and then actually getting like a potentially good thing? Is that what you mean? But yeah, I mean, most mobile games are shit. There are like a few that are really, really good, but yeah. There are exceptions, for sure. I mean, I know Genshin has, like, sort of a gambling system with their gacha. Because I know, like, a lot of people spent money for playing Genshin. Especially on their characters. Getting, like, 5 stars. Not 5 stars. 6 stars? Hold on. Genshin rare characters, SR characters. I've spent money on Genshin Impact. Yeah, like, it's a very, I don't know, like, I've seen and heard from the Genshin community that most people are kind of quitting, mostly because of the Genshin community and how kind of toxic it can be, which is, you know, a given for, like, big fandoms, for sure, but also because of, like, the gacha system, for sure. It's a gamble. Yep, it's a gamble, and Overwatch got rid of it. But a good reason why is because laws are changing to protect kids from loot boxes. Okay, interesting. I've spent money on Genshin Impact. There is no content. Everyone maxed out their character, but have nothing to use them on. Yeah, I think personally, I used to have a friend who spent a lot of time on Genshin maxing their character, but as the game progressed, it got progressively harder and harder in their world because of, like, maxing out their character, for sure. And I think it doesn't really punish. I mean, it doesn't really punish. It doesn't really reward the player for grinding to the max. I think it just kind of punishes them in a sense. I don't know. That's what I think. And what I mean by punishing, I mean, like, there's, like, it's not, it doesn't seem worth it. Like, the reward ratio to, like, difficulty ratio is definitely imbalanced from what I've kind of seen, but I don't know. I'm not necessarily, like, part of the Genshin community. I don't play Genshin as much. So maybe I'm just speaking out of my ass, but that's my opinion on it, for sure. Yeah, but I used to play Genshin Impact. Like, I remember playing it and thinking, like, oh, the soundtrack's nice. Like, I really like the scenery and how pleasantly cute it is, especially the graphics. It is a good game. It was a good game at first. Oh yeah, definitely. Until storyline kept dragging more and more, and just, I don't know, I feel like things are a lot more dragged out than necessary for me. But yeah, that's just my opinion. I mean, like, it's made by the same company that made Honkai Impact, right? Honkai Impact, like, when was the storyline finished? It was finished, hold on. Yeah, it's finished. But I don't know how long it took for them to code. Like, could have been... Honkai Impact 3rd. When was Honkai Impact made? October 14th, 2016. And when was the game ending made? When was it released, at least? Honkai Impact 3 release date. So, okay, it was made in 2016. The release... Wait, no, hold on. Now, hold on. I feel like I'm being a little bit small-brained right now. Give me a second. Yeah, it finished. Skip. Well, yeah, it finished. So I don't know. When did it finish, though? Date. Was it like a progressive... So it's not... Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, okay, so Honkai Impact was basically they're sisters with Genshin Impact because they're made by the same company. So Honkai Impact was made in 2016, and this Reddit... Was it this Reddit? Hold on, let me go to my wiki real quick. It was made... Yeah, it was made in 2016. But the story ended in like 2 years or 3 years max. And Genshin Impact, I feel like... Yeah, it's been made in 2016. Wait, not 2016. No, it was made definitely more recently. Okay, so it was made in what? Or at least released in what? What's the release date? Okay, so September 28th, 2020. Currently it's October 6th, 2022. So I think, yeah, it's reasonable to say that this is typically regular for the company to do, especially when it comes to storylines, to at least sort of milk out the money from its players, for sure. And to release out new content, because, you know, the company kind of needs it to survive, which is understandable, but I think it's just gotten a little bit more greedier. I don't know. That's my personal opinion, but I wouldn't No, that's not 100% definite. Because I'm just going off by word of mouth. Though, okay, so either it's gotten greedier or people are complaining over nothing, I guess. Because it's like exaggerated and social media has a problem with over-exaggeration when it comes to problems. I mean, it's not like the problems aren't valid, but sometimes they can get blown out of proportion. It's greed. Okay. You know, I'm not gonna say it. But yeah, that's a mighty shame, for sure. Because I think it is reasonable for the story to be still extended, especially since it was released in 2020 and it's 2022, right? So typically, if we're going by previous history with Honkai and their storyline, it's safe to say that it would probably end around 2023, especially like the story, right? But yeah, I don't think let me think about how to say it. While it's normal, I don't think they're making any significant improvements to Honkai Impact? Question mark? Because I've never really played Honkai Impact, so I don't think no, actually, let me retract that statement, because I don't really have a right to say that. But I guess what I'm trying to say is that it could be like a normal move for the company to make, because, you know, it's not really anything new, and, you know, companies do that, like game companies do that. They are in the same universe, I think. I have seen theories of it before. I guess you could make that argument, but I personally believe it's like an alternate universe sort of thing, because the twins are like dimension hopping, right? So like potentially, yeah, it could be made in the same universe, but until it's been made, like, confirmed by the actual company, then I think it's safe to say it's only like speculation at the moment, right? Unless, like, you know, official statements have been made, for sure. Anyway, that is my rambling about Honkai and Genshin. Personally though, maybe it's just like my I like nostalgia, okay? Like, I tend to have a thing with past games where I like them more than present games, and I'm not quite sure why. But personally, for me, like, I don't know. Honkai Impact sort of hit different. You know, I think it has to do with like the cyberpunk theme instead of like Genshin, but I don't know, like, something about it just hits different. Not quite sure about the gameplay though. Like, I've seen the story of Honkai Impact and I immediately liked it because I've just read through the whole thing. Spoilers and shit, but let me see. Yeah, regardless. They are... Oh, it is made by the same company, different studio. Okay, that explains it. That definitely explains it. Same company, different studio. Okay. Wait, developer MiHoYo, that's like the company. Genshin Impact is made by MiHoYo. Oh, no. I mean, like, it is made by MiHoYo, but there are several collaborations with other companies too. Shanghai Miha Touring Film Technology Company Ltd. What does that mean? Company. Yeah, it is one of the biggest film studios in China. So, could be the different studio that you're talking about. That's interesting. Always good to know. Oh, boop. Okay. I just saw my screen. I'm gonna get myself a cup of water real quick. I wonder what else happened. And what I mean by what else happened, I mean like in the internet, because oh yeah, there has been updates to like the chess tournament studio chess tournament. What am I gonna call it? The chess tournament scandal. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. There has been updates, I've heard, although I haven't caught up on that. Mostly because I was just chilling for the most part. Like, I haven't. Oh, yeah, the Annalby drama. Yeah, the Annalby drama. That shit wild, my dude. When I first heard of it, like, I just thought, wow, the bullshit the internet makes, but honestly, I was half convinced, like, when I first heard it, it was like a fever dream sort of thing, but hey, whatever, I guess. Oops, chess drama. I mean, it's okay. I just bypassed the censor. You can say whatever you want at this point. Oh god, I burped. Alright. Yeah, chess drama. The chess drama was, all I've heard was the guy who cheated lied about cheating and lied about where he was cheating and when he was cheating and how he cheated. And basically, yeah, he just fabricated like his alibi. Is what I'm hearing? I'm not quite sure, mate. Like, I cannot keep up with the amount of drama there is. Like, I have shit to do and life to live. I can't keep up with all of this, you know? Even though I am a bit of a Twitch streamer, okay? I'm a bit of a stinky poopy Twitch streamer, okay? Okay? But seriously though, like, I have long but escaped from Twitter and the current shit about what's happening. There's just too much to catch up on. I only rely on like two sources at the moment, which is Mogul Mail and Charlie, Moist Critical, you know. Yeah, so much drama. Like, for sure. Like, there's way too much drama that your sanity is not gonna survive if you're constantly on it, on the threads, you know. And you know what's funny about seeing Charlie is that every time I see him talk about the drama, I see the life in his eyes kind of like drain even more. It's like it's gone. He has no soul whatsoever. And a lot of people joke about him being Jesus, but at this point I can't. That man has no soul. That man's sanity is just collectively dripped from his eyes, my dude. He looks like a scared I can't even compare him to anything, really. He just looks scared in general. Charlie be keeping up with the drama daily. I don't know how he does it. I genuinely don't know how he does it. Like, does he go through meditations to kind of like keep his sanity during the whole shit or what? Like, I don't know, mate. I don't know. Charlie definitely has a way with words. True, I envy him for it, and I wish that I had his vocabulary. The drama is so huge that you're gonna get fucked in the ass and mouth, is what he said. I honestly wish that I had his ability to be a word sniper. Because that hits deep, that cuts through you, you know? Every time you look into his content, you get so much, like, I can't even say it's whiplash at this point. It's just like, it's expected, but it still kind of like hits you like a ton of bricks. And I envy it. I wish I had his ability, you know? He's great. He's great with his words. It's lovely. Absolutely amazing. You know, I could be a React Andy and just like react to the whole chess drama. At least on Moist Critical's end, so I can like at least be up to date and see what's up. But what do you guys think? Like what do y'all have to say about it? Side note, hope you've had a good week so far. I mean, I've been recovering. I've been having a lot more of a chill week. Not quite sure about next week, though. We're going to have to see about that because DMV test is coming up for me. And, well, not DMV test. DMV exam's coming up for me, and it's going to... Truthfully, I don't expect much out of it. But, you know... Here's to hoping that I do at least pass, okay? But yeah, I'm sure this week is pretty good. This week's okay. Yes, the DMV exam. Yeah, the behind the wheel. My instructors, I don't know if it's me being salty or genuinely the instructors, but I feel like most of the instructors that I've had, like in this strange backhanded way, they were nice, but they were assholes at the same time, you know? One of them had the soul collectively drained out of their body. I think it was like my second examiner. But like the third examiner, yeah, he was just huge asshole. For sure. Third examiner, huge asshole, kind of triggered an anxiety attack for me. Fourth examiner, sort of a stuck up. It's helpful, but I stuck up. But yeah, I guess let's see about the next one that I have, because Jesus fucking Christ. These examiners they're a real piece of art, let me tell you. True, I got points off for scratching my nose. Genuinely? Like, that's a real thing? You legitimately got points off for scratching? That's such a fucking petty thing to do. I mean, I guess if it's not marked as a critical error, you're pretty much good, but like, dude, these examiners, mate. Because I let go of the wheel? Oh, fuck, mate. One time, I failed a driving example because the old lady wanted me to drive 30 miles at all times, and I went 20 miles at one point, so I failed. That's so bullshit. What the fuck? Wow, that's so fucking petty. Most of these people should not be examiners. They should just be classified as like class A asshole. What the fuck? That's so bullshit. Oh, you know what's funny though? My last examiner, the fourth one that I had, was it fourth? Fourth, right? Fourth. Yeah, fourth, I guess. I don't know. I can't keep up anymore. I suck at counting. But my mother, she basically told me to kind of like withhold my nervousness. Like, never tell the examiners that you are nervous, because the moment that they know, they might fail you and shit. And she put like some pressure on me to not say that I am nervous, which I didn't. Okay, I didn't, but I thought it was so stupid. Like, I thought, like, dude, the exam, like, how much of an asshole can an examiner be to automatically fail you just because you're nervous, or to like act on prejudice? But then again, examiners can be assholes. So yeah, maybe I just underestimate how much of an asshole they can be. I don't know. Another time in high school, I was going out with a driving instructor, and he was like, so I'm going out with a bad driver today, huh? Holy fuck. Dude, if someone said that to me, I would just cry on the spot. Like, my full-on anxiety attack, that would fucking trigger my dude. Like, wow, that sucks. I'm so glad that you had that experience. I'm so sad that you had that experience. Why did I say glad? I'm not an asshole, Jay. I promise you I'm not an asshole. But holy fuck, I am so disappointed that these examiners psych you out in the beginning of driving exams. Or, during driving exams. Like, that fucking sucks, and I'm so sorry to hear about that. I'm so glad. Jay, no. That was a fucking typo on my end. That was me misspeaking. me said, hi, bad driver. No, you cannot be as much of a bad driver as my dad is. My dad will send you into a cardiac arrest with how he drives. I have seen it all at this point. You cannot be any worse than my dad. Trust me. I'm used to it. It's fine. I'm just teasing. I will punt you to the moon. Okay? That's gonna happen at some point. For sure. You're not even gonna need a spaceship. You will not need any space transportation once I get my fist up your stomach, and just casually fucking upper hand you to the fucking moon. It's gonna be great. Feisty. I mean, have you met me? Well, actually, in hindsight, I've changed since, the first time that I streamed. Or, the first time that you've met me, so. I mean, I don't think I've changed much, but, I've changed a little bit. Especially, you've met me. You've interacted with me, okay? I mean, I am feisty. I am a bit of a character. It comes with being short, But I'll admit it. I'm 4'9". For those of y'all who don't know, I am 4'9". So if we ever meet up, you're gonna have to squat down so I can seem taller, okay? Please do that for me. I beg, please. Let me become tall for once in my life, okay? True. Omega lol. Puny. Excuse me, you have the audacity to call me puny? I'll have you know that I got my 3rd degree black belt at Taekwondo. I never thought I'm gonna flaunt this, but I have my 3rd degree black belt in Taekwondo. I became an instructor, and I also used to be a 3rd class petty officer at Desert Storm Division. I can fucking yell at people and get the shit out of your pants, okay? Y'all know who to not mess with. I am not the fucking one, okay? I also did judo with a bunch of grown men, and I was the only girl of my height there. So that was nice. That was an experience for sure. Throwing sweaty men around was most of them were above 5 foot, except for this one dude, but yeah. I mean, in hindsight, they were nice. They were really nice. They taught me a lot of shit, but I am not the fucking one to mess around with, y'all, okay? Alright, well, guess we know who's getting beat up by Henna. You do. I'm a brown belt at earthbending. You know what? I would love for you to teach me earthbending because that's always a thing that I've wanted to do for sure. Damn, you toss some dudes around. I mean, yeah, back then, for sure, back then. Truth be told, I don't think like. I mean, I don't think I have it in me as much anymore because it's been a long while because of like mental issues and just family shit that's kind of happened, especially location, moving away, blah 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 blah. But I'm pretty sure that I can still try. Cause I got you know what? I got called as a tryhard once. Back when I was like a petty officer. And I mean I can't lie, they weren't wrong. I'm pretty sure I could try hard your ass, you know? Fucking toss you around. I don't know if they have a swimming pool nearby in the meetup. Or like hopefully they do. Cause I would be fully willing to like toss you guys around. But you guys will have to like sign a consent form first, because I don't want to get sued for that. That's my thoughts, though. That's my thoughts. But can you imagine, like, other people, third parties who don't really know me as much, and they're like, oh my god, this is like a cute, tiny little girl. Wait, why is she throwing a grown adult around? Oh my god, she just threw him to a fucking swimming pool. Holy shit, what the fuck? This girl has muscle. She's fucking ripped. No, I'm kidding. That would be funny, though. That would be funny. For sure. I'm gonna sue. No, you can't sue. If I have my consent form around, I'm gonna get my local attorney so they can look over my consent form and it's gonna be validated by court. And therefore, I will not be sued, okay? Unless like some things in the consent form has been breached, okay? It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. I'm sorry. Maybe in your dreams, but it's not gonna happen. Henna's gonna be like Fern in that one episode Arthur, where she shows off her skills by flipping over Buster. Yeah, that's me. That is me. Me in the flesh, baby. That sounds like something I would do for sure. I look cute, but I could probably kill you. Or maybe not. Who knows? Maybe I'm just cute and is cute. I don't know. You're never gonna know with me. You know. Sometimes I'm like, ooh, hoo, hoo, I'm cute. I would never do anything to you. And then the other days I'm like, haha, I'm cute, but I'm gonna fucking kill you. I'm gonna fucking stab you as a hobby. But that's I'm currently in my I'm cute. So I'm cute, I'm sassy, but I probably wouldn't hurt you arc, you know? Like, I have a little bit of a character arc going on with me. BRB, okay, take care of yourself, mate. Do what you need to do. I also might need a cup of hot tea, so I can at least not damage my voice. So, give me a second, okay? Okay, guys? Take care of yourselves. Mwah, 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 okay? Okay, so I'm back. I'm waiting for my tea to boil, but oh, I got a kiss back. Thank you, Cabbage. I'm glad that I got a mwah mwah mwah. But I'm gonna wait until my tea kettle is done boiling. Yeah, so I should probably be very careful about my voice because I don't want to like yell a lot of the times. And between you and me, when I first okay, so this mic that I've had around hasn't been like around for a while until I recently bought it. Right, the first mic that I had required me to scream. Well, not really scream, but I had to yell because it wouldn't pick up on my voice as well as this one did. And this one, I am very grateful that the voice quality is just as, well, not just as, but it's a lot more better than the other one that I had because picks up on my voice a lot better. I don't have to scream as much, and sometimes I forget. Sometimes I do scream, sometimes I do yell, which is a common occurrence considering you guys know that I am loud. Or at least what I want to be anyway, but yeah, I gotta be really careful to not damage my voice. My voice, for sure. Hui, maybe I just need to be closer to the mic and then our problems are solved. Like, should I just like, hold up. Yo, what's up? Testing. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Can you guys hear my voice a lot more better if I'm like up close like this? Is it better? I'm not quite sure. I'm definitely not quite sure. Give me a second. There we go. I think this is a lot more better. I had it zoomed in for like the largest amount of time, even though that's like really that was really unnecessary, but you know, it's whatever. I wonder who else is streaming right now. Oh, there's Big Moist streaming Rocket League. And there's, oh, Cormick, who, another small streamer, playing what? Oh, Splatoon 3. Nice. Love Splatoon 3. You know, I've been wanting to play Splatoon 3, but unfortunately I don't have like a Nintendo Switch. Which is, I mean, it's not weird. I'm not really like too into video games. I haven't really been interested in like video game consoles either. Like, I remember being given like a PS4 for Christmas and thinking, oh, hey, that's pretty cool. Maybe I can play with it. Maybe this is gonna satisfy my fidgety senses. But I rarely touch it, to be honest, unless I'm playing Uncharted. But yeah. Oh, give me a second. Nice skirt. Oh, thank you. Wait, let me do a little twirl real quick just to show you the full epitome of my skirt. Although I'm pretty sure you guys already realized the moment I walked there, but let me just give you a good twirl so you guys can see it. Okay, cool. You guys can see me. I'm gonna do a twirl. So 1, 2, 3. Whee! And 1, 2, 3. One more, and whee! And that's a pretty good one. That's a pretty good twirl, I would say. You know, it's a pretty decent twirl. I do be looking pretty cute though. No. Okay, that's fine. I don't need your approval anyway. I'm kidding. I mean, well, partly kidding, but. Yeah, I am good on my own, for sure. 10 out of 10. Hey, glad to hear about that. That's what I always aim. Well, not always, actually, because I get lazy. But that's what I at least strive to aim for this Henna Blooms channel of mine. For the branding of Henna Blooms itself. Yes. Yeah, but otherwise, wait, what's the previous topic that we were talking about? Like, I think it was judo, right? Yeah, judo. What else can I talk? Oh, yeah, yeah, there's this, like, 6-foot guy that I had to throw around to, and it was really fucking awkward just trying to haul him over my fucking short 4'9" stature, that's what I want to say, stature. It was really fucking awkward just trying to hurl this dude over my fucking shoulder. And like, you know, okay, so you know how in judo, like, there are certain stances that you have to take, especially when you are like easily trying to grab people's critical point, like weak points, like vulnerable points, like the joints, like right here, especially like this area, like the pelvic area too, the ankles. Like, I think it's mostly like the joints that you kind of have to be really meticulous about, because that's often the weak point, right? And throwing this dude, like, I remember so clearly that I had to hold his fucking armpit full with like sweat. This dude was dripping, soaking in sweat, and I was like, oh god, I can smell it. I can fucking. It was really awkward just trying to like haul this dude, and I think he went easy on me because he easily like went down with a thud. But like, dude, I can never get over just how sweaty and how painful it was for my nails. Keep in mind, I have like naturally long nails that I sometimes use, but I sometimes get lazy to cut them. Like these nails, for sure, because they're long. Like I get told that they're long, and so these nails that I had in judo. Even though I do cut my nails often, but for that instance, I had my nails like really long. I remember like the fabric just kind of like, I'm clawing at the fabric and it kind of hurt a little bit, but it's not to the point where my nails were damaged. But yeah, dude, my nails were just like filled with sweat. Like I remember just it being damp. So was my fingers, my palms, everything. It was just like a bathe of sweat just hovering over my fucking body once I just slammed the guy to the ground. It was weird, mate. I still remember one movement, though. I still remember it. It's when you're, like, sweeping the guy's ankle. Like, you intertwine your leg with the other person. Like, you reach out, like you're about to kind of, like, grab them. You grab this part, and I think this part as well. And you kind of like do one pushes, one pulls. So, hey mom. So yeah, one pushes, one pulls, and you're just kind of like throwing the dude to the ground, while using your leg to kind of like the other leg, right? Like not the one intertwined with the dude's leg, to kind of like create momentum for you. And it's like, it's all about, I guess judo is just kind of like using people's body weight against them, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? I really hope it did. It did. Well, it does, but at least in my experience, right? Yeah, it basically uses the weight and strength of this opponent to his own advantage rather than opposing blow directly to blow. Yeah, that's basically it. Like, I was taught a lot. Even in my taekwondo classes, I was fortunate enough to be taught, like, slightly similar well, not slightly. It is similar, though. Actually, bottom line, it was similar. You know, the concept was similar. It was called Hapkido in a sense, where, not in a sense, sorry. It was called Hapkido. And in a sense, it used like the similar concept of using the weight and strength of your opponent to kind of like use it to your own advantage and kind of like throw them down. And in some ways, it could get brutal. Yeah, it was, I think some people's toenails bled in that experience because they didn't cut their nails enough, and it just kind of like split, which was nasty. But in a sense, we could also say that they quite literally shed their blood, sweat, and tears to get the techniques down, because yeah, some of these techniques were absolutely fucking brutal. God, now that I think about it, I feel like I have a lot of experience in martial arts now that I think about it. Yeah, like there's another guy that offered to teach me like Filipino martial arts. I never really took that opportunity because I was just more interested in like arts, like arts and crafts in general. But dude, like it was I mean, I still remember like this dude who wanted to teach me one-on-one, and my dad kind of like improving of it. He had a knife collection. Like he was a guard, like a prison guard, prison warden, and he had like a collection of shanks and knives that he collected from prisoners that he could actually use against them in like the worst case scenario. And it was like fucking terrifying, but it was really cool. Okay, so, and I took like one lesson from him, and I think that's it. Some dedication. One day, the wrong guy, girl, dude is gonna get judo flipped. Honestly, like if I'm being quite frank with you, I think that day, like God forbid that day is gonna happen, cause like I've been told in real life that I am intimidating because of well, first, like if I yell, I am probably the scariest person alive. At least that's what I've heard from my peers. It's just one of the few instances where I had to lead. The other one was, I guess meeting new people. Like people say that I have this like really intense look in my eye. For some reason, even though I don't know. Maybe it's because whenever I get nervous or like whenever I'm like at full attention, like my eyes are just like sharp. Like I'm kind of looking at you like this. Yeah, that's just, and I don't know. For some reason, it's intimidating, but I don't know. How good are your judo skills as of now? Dude, I would say I'm pretty rusty. I will probably need a lesson or two just to get back to like the momentum of it. But right now, I wouldn't say it's like good. I think it's like kind of like okay at best, like at my best day. I just honestly, I just hope not to use any of the skills that I've attained on people. And I think that's the main reason why I've just sort of grown more quiet as I've grown, I guess. Like as time passed, like I just get quieter and quieter, and I don't really try to make myself look that imposing. And I don't know. I don't know if it in some way got my self-esteem fucked up, but I don't know. I don't know. Loud girls scare me. Yeah, you're in for a treat then, buddy. You're definitely in for a treat. I've been told in real life that I'm intimidating. I've kind of gotten that vibe at times. Seriously? Like, when did it actually hit you? Because now you got me curious. Like, was it a fleeting impression that kind of built up from time to time until, like, it came to you now? Or was it, like, a fact? Like, was there, like, one instance where you just sort of knew that, okay, this girl's definitely told that she's intimidating in real life? Because I'm not sure. I'm curious now. And it's also sort of weird because I've like the reactions that I've gotten from people are like definitely like a juxtaposition, you know, like it contradicts each other. Because on one hand, I've been told that, oh my god, you are so harmless, you're like innocent, and you would never hurt anybody. You're just like a pure cinnamon roll. Why you would never? And then we have the other part, like we have the other part saying, yeah, you're intimidating. You could probably murder me. I don't want to be near you. I'm going to stay far away from you as possible. And it's like, it's so weird because these reactions are like in the extreme. And only in rare times I have gotten people who are like in the middle. So that's interesting. It's so interesting to hear how people sort of like view that instance, that part of myself. I was talking about the intimidating part. I will fucking fight you. Yeah, I mean, that's understandable. I think if you're I yelled that at you, didn't I? I definitely yelled that at you at some point. Or to others too. I can see why that would be intimidating. Yep. Yeah, yepers. Yep, for sure. Oh, I think my tea kettle stopped boiling. Be right back. Oh no, I'm just getting some tea for you. Yeah, mau tea? Sip. Should probably get my tea. Oh wait. Also, earlier, when I made fun of the "I'm so glad" comment, and you said something like, "I will shove my fist in your gut," or something like that. Yeah, I told you that I would uppercut you, for sure. I would put you to the moon. That. Yeah. Yeah. I don't regret ever saying that. I am half joking. Keep in mind, I'm half joking. So, like, you never know. You never know, buddy. You never know. I mean, I would throw you for fun, not like as a way to actually injure you. Like, if you consented to it and I had the energy, I would probably throw you. And it would be a fun experience for everybody, I think. You know what? Instead of maybe a swimming pool, but I was also thinking that a ball pit could be an option. Like, I could just throw you guys to a ball pit and we would have like a fun fucking time. Like a bunch of middle schoolers or elementary schoolers. Like, don't you miss the days when you could just like be in the fucking ball pit and have the time of your life without worrying about taxes? Is it just me? I mean, come on. Ball pit days were superior. Like, let's admit it. The colorful rainbow ball pits, the fucking blue inflatable things that you had surrounding you to kind of like keep you intact, that sort of thing. Like, come on, mate. Sort of. Wow, okay, alright, okay. I fucking guess. Fucking guess it's just me. I respect your opinion. I mean, as long as you're not like a fan of orange gummy worms, I can forgive you for that. Just buy the balls online and fill your spare bedroom with it. Bold of you to assume that I have a spare bedroom, but okay. Yeah, maybe sometime in the future. Sometime in the future, I'll get a ball pit area where I can just throw myself in there and scream. You know, just as a stress reliever. Oh yeah, didn't Charlie definitely filled his hallway with ball pits, like with a fucking, he made his hallway a fucking ball pit, and he made his spare bedrooms a fucking ball pit. That was great. That was wild. I loved that. LOL. Feels bad, no spare bedroom. All the bedrooms are currently inhabited right now except for my own. And the only room that I have in my bedroom is honestly just a bed. Like, 80% of my bedroom is literally a bed. There's no study station. There is a walk-in closet, but it's not really anything more than just 80% bed and maybe a nightstand to go with it. That's it. That place is only dedicated to me sleeping. My workstation is literally in the living room. You can literally see the dining table over there. There's also a couch, there's a TV, but get a loft bed? Dude, that requires money. I don't have that money at the moment. Make more room that way? Yeah, maybe, but then I like my bed, though, is the problem. Well, I don't think it's a problem more than it is just a me thing. I like my bed. It's 80% bedroom, but it's functional, and it's a room, and it's it's fine. I don't think there's anything necessarily wrong with it. But maybe one day. I thought about buying a loft bed to replace the day bed in my spare bedroom. The day bed. What the fuck is a day bed? Yeah, loft beds are expensive. I do not have the money to afford a loft bed. For sure, bro. I can't. Oh, that's a day bed. What? Oh, what? What is this? question mark off. Oh, wow. Thanks for the follow. I cannot pronounce that. I'm just going to call you No. Or Noah. No, I'm just going to call you No. Thank you for the follow. I hope you're having a fun time. Unfortunately, I do not have bots in my chat that can actually help you with this command that you have here, but you can tell me what you want, and maybe I can be a lot more helpful than a command, hopefully. But yeah, she doesn't have an OnlyFans. Oh, so that's what you're asking. Holy shit, dude. Wait, actually, no pictures on Twitter. Where are they? Dude, all the pictures that you have are like on YouTube or Twitch. Like, all the bots that I have are just on YouTube. I don't have much pictures on Twitter. I don't even I rarely take selfies of myself, dude. I'm glad that you think I'm fucking pretty. Like, I know that, but like... LOL, Henna's so innocent. Why are you looking for bots? I'm gonna punt you to the moon again. I would never, dude, I would... Of course, because it's the fucking internet. Dude, I don't have like an OnlyFans. I don't even plan to make an OnlyFans. I'm sorry if you're looking for kinky content, but I don't make it. I don't make kinky content, dude. Brother in Christ, hey, you do you, but that's not a thing. Oh god, I'm choking. It's fine, it's fine. I have tea and water that can help me. Yeah, I don't have an OnlyFans, but I'm glad that I'm considered fucking pretty, I guess, but the only two major medias that I'm kind of active in is really YouTube and Twitch, for sure. OnlyFans wants Snow for some real content. Oh my god, we're self-promoting now. Oh god. I heard wants no content is pretty good though. That's what this is just word of mouth. Like I've never went to it, but I've heard of it from some friends and I was like, okay, that's cool. It's not really my cup of tea, but like it's cool. But yeah, if you're interested in OnlyFans content, definitely go to Wants No. Because word of mouth, I guess. Word of mouth review. You know? So, yeah, what else am I? I mean, I'm partly active on SoundCloud for sure. Like SoundCloud. I mean, I do have some like cool bops that I made, cool edits, that kind of thing. But yeah, mostly YouTube and Twitch. That's the only content that I make. So, sorry to burst your bubble, my dude, even though it's really fucking creepy, but... I... ... I mean, yeah, you're welcome, I guess. For, like, aren't you gonna thank me for, sponsoring, or, like, not sponsoring, for saying good stuff about your OnlyFans? Your friend said my OnlyFans had good content. Yeah, my one single friend who, had an OnlyFans, told me that Juan Snow has good content, Sai has an OnlyFans? BRB for research purposes? Nah, not really. Dude, honestly, if you want to like discuss more about it, you can like go to my Discord. Well, you could go to my Discord and talk more about it. Trust me. So yeah, but that's so weird, mate. That is such a weird thing to just happen. Yeah, but reminds me of that one dude who asked for money to Skype me. Yeah, that shit was wild. Like, no, not ask for money. Like, he was willing to pay to, like, Skype me. And that was really fucking weird. For some goddamn reason. I don't get it. Like, like you think it's cool to slide into a Twitter streamer? I'm not... God forbid Twitter streamers actually exist, right? But a Twitch streamer, right? Like, God forbid that you come into a Twitch streamer's chat, a girl nevertheless, and offer to pay her $50 for 3 minutes, $50 for 3 minutes. Well, with each 3 minutes to kind of like, I don't know, Skype her. Like, that was really fucking weird. That was really fucking weird. Yeah, don't go now. Go in 3 months after I put some weight on. Skype is creepy. Oh, yeah, for sure. Skype, I don't think... Most people don't use Skype anymore. Like, I think Zoom has become a thing. Zoom is, like, the major thing. Skype is... Yeah. Like, if people contact you by saying, hey, I want to Skype or kick you... Like K-I-K, not K-I-C-K, you know, just to distinguish the two, then you got yourself warning signs. Like, you know, I mean, kick used to be like a big thing in what, 2016, 2017? But I think it died down. Like, I think the height of its popularity, in my opinion, was like in 2015. Like, that's when I most heard of it. And I was not really like fully exposed to the internet. I still, you know, I'm still kind of growing my exposure, but yeah. I remember one time I got a message from a guy who was like, hey, my wife is out of town and I was thinking that you could turn your cam on so we could get down and dirty. Blocked. Was this on your Insta? Dude, was this on your fucking Insta? Or was it Twitter? I'm not quite sure. Because I remember, like, I know that you follow me on Insta. Hold on. Let me search this. You definitely have an Instagram account. So let me just see if you... Okay. Give me a second. Give me a good second while I search this up. Skype. Oh. Yeah, who even uses Skype anymore? Like, for fuck's sake, dude. Like maybe like the elder generation uses Skype. I don't think much people actually. Like, Skype is dead. Skype is, like, full stop dead. I would message those bots and say weird things. Honestly, the proper reaction to bots, honestly. Like, at least you can milk some fun out of it, right? But they just use programmed responses. I mean, hey, you never know, because some of these programmed responses could be, like, different. And, hey, they could actually be somewhat amusing. Like, you never know, right? Oh yeah, like that takes me back. Wait, did any of you guys have ever like texted a phone number that you know was not meant for you, but they somehow had like your number, so you just kind of decided to fuck around a little bit? Like, have you guys ever done that? Like, you just troll people who had the wrong number, basically? I did. It was fun. It was so fun. It was so funny. A little scary, but funny. No one texts me, so no. Not even people who have, like, text the wrong phone number. Like, you've never had that? Really? What happened? So basically, there's this dude, I think it was like an English tutor, who had the wrong phone number. And I could tell he was not like a native speaker, because he spoke, I guess, texted broken English. I'm assuming this is like a Chinese. Yeah, this is like definitely someone who spoke Chinese as his like first language, because I know the area, and like I know the area of where he texted from, and I definitely knew like his job was in like a Chinese, Chinatown, right? And his name, like he introduced himself, his name was, definitely a Chinese last name. I think it was like Long or something like that. But anyway, so he texted me and he was like, hey, so just to confirm, we have like that tutor meeting around, I don't know, like fucking, I'm gonna make up a date. I think it's like Wednesday, 11 p.m. or some shit. Yeah, he texted a date and I was like, I just wanted to fuck around because I thought it would be funny. So I was like, yeah, sure, I can't wait. Make sure to invite your wife too, so we could like all get along together. And that's so weird. I don't know why I did that. Anyway, so yeah, I did that. I texted that, and he was like, hey, don't play around, don't joke around like that. You're gonna make me mad. And I was like, dude, loosen up. It's not gonna hurt anybody. And also, 5 minutes later, I get no response, right? But 5 minutes later, I text after that, hey, you also got the wrong phone number, LMFAO, and then I just backed out. It was an experience for sure. Some people are just so fucking uptight, dude. So pressed over no fucking reason. So yeah, that's about it. I mean, at least if they double checked, they would have found out that it's the wrong phone number, but apparently people don't double check. No, but one time I got a call from an Indian scammer that wanted to hack my PC. I played around with him for an hour before revealing, hey, I know you're messing with me, bye. That got him pissed off, and for the next several days he spammed, called me, and sent a voicemail in Hindi. Dude, these fucking idiots, man. Like, you can obviously tell, like, you're like a native, what? Are you a native English speaker, or do you have like a first language that you were born into? Or have you learned a second language? I don't know. Because I know, like, some Indian guys, like, they send you voice messages in languages that you don't know, and you're like a fucking native English speaker. You're native? Okay, if you're like a native English speaker and you speak perfect English and this guy sends you a voice message in Hindi, or like you have the audacity to send a voice message in fucking Hindi when you know that guy is from the US who speaks native English, like what kind of fucking idiocy do you have to be? Like how less of an IQ can you get to speak an obviously foreign language to a fucking native English speaker and expect them to understand that? That's my question. I don't get it. Like, that's just, it's so idiotic, dude. And these Indian scammers expect you to kind of like understand and go along with the flow. Like, that's kind of, it's kind of stupid, you know? But then again, people can be stupid at times, so who gives a shit anyway, right? Da, 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 da. LOL, true. Yeah. Rant aside though, I'm pretty sure like some Indian scammers are like placed into a really hard position in their life and they don't really want to do it, but they're kind of forced to. So to that, like, you know, I'm pretty sure there are some decent folks who just got desensitized to what they were doing, unfortunately. But, and you know, they would cry if you give them like the slightest bit of sympathy, which is, it's sucky, but it happens. But yeah, mostly, you know, truly unfortunate they got to that point in their lives where they think scamming people is fun. Or not fun, but like just screwing over innocent people is kind of like a means to an end, I would say, because I don't think any decent human being would scam innocents for fun. At least that's what I think. Although I recognize that no, actually some people do it for fun. So I don't know. I want to believe in the best of people is all. True, I've seen that happen with Kit Boga. Kit Boga. I don't know. Is that a YouTuber? That's a YouTuber, right? I don't know who that guy is. Although you've grant my interest now, and I shall definitely look him up after I'm done with stream. Speaking of stream, though, streaming in general, I feel like hold on. He's a guy who is known for live streaming on Twitch and messing with Indian scammers. At points, some of the scammers have revealed that they feel like scamming people is the only way they can make a living. Yeah, it is truly unfortunate for sure, and although it's understandable, it can't be justified. But then again, I think some of these scammers definitely have their back against a wall, because some of them owe debts, you know, like some of them are being chased by loan sharks. Some of them are desperately poor that they actually need something to give them a lifeline, and scamming, unfortunately, helps them, which is a damn shame, you know. On a lighter note, streaming on Twitch. What do you think is gonna happen in the next 2 years, guys? Like, I feel like a lot of people are going to, like, at the current moment, I feel like a lot of people are going to migrate over to YouTube. Me included, maybe. I'm not quite sure. Like, I'm still on the edge about it, but what do you think is gonna happen? What do you... okay, hold on. What do you think is gonna happen for the company and for public relations? Because, I mean, you never know, right? Like, it's a company, and the market and the companies you know, associated with it, it is just as unpredictable. Like, you don't know what's gonna happen. I guess we will see. Yeah, that's what I think. Caffeine TV will rise, lol. That's a Twitch streamer, right? God, I'm so out of the loop, dude. Oh, you mean, oh, that's a live streaming platform. Yeah, Caffeine TV is a live streaming platform. Oh, damn, okay. Oh, you know, maybe I might stream a Caffeine TV. It seems cool, actually. Like, it seems like a really niche thing that, like, live streamers would go to. And I'm a fan of niche things, so. Twitch is still gonna be #1 for a long time. YouTube needs to fix their chat and interface. Oh yeah, true. Like, you want a good chatting interface? Twitch is definitely #1. Like, I think most people who like just chatting is, you know, they're Twitch fans, and we have the better chat experience here. Caffeine and Dive. Oh wait, DLIve. DLive. Oh, DLive. Okay. Sai, I swear to God, the information that you have is so interesting. I don't know how you got like half the information that you have, but just know that I appreciate you and I think you're really smart. I'll just use Ludwig's truffle extension until YouTube fixes the chat. A good move, to be fair. And also, DLive, definitely, it works very similar to Twitch. Hold on, let me look into their chatting interface, because, oh shit, it's very similar to like YouTube, but it seems exponentially better than YouTube. Dude, I think DLive definitely has potential. Wow. It is a very like niche thing though. It's not like Twitch, but damn, bro. This is like, holy shit, this is like a niche thing. Like, there are very few viewers at the moment on this little site, which is, I think, is a good thing considering they've made their own community, right? Small communities doesn't always equal good, but in most cases that I've seen, it's a lot easier to flow with the dynamics in small communities than in larger communities. It's more easier to be known in small communities than in larger communities, like. Or at least it's not as selective, anyway. Didn't even know it existed? Yeah, me neither. Until Sai pointed that out. And thanks a lot, because now we have alternate streaming platforms we could probably support, instead of like the bloated company that is now Twitch. But I mean, I'm a Twitch streamer. I've kind of said multiple times before I am a Twitch streamer. So I think, you know, I just have a complicated relationship with Twitch right now, and I think right now it's just a love-hate, mostly hate at this point because of the revenue cut for sure. But it is a lot of shit. Yeah, I know, a lot of shit. I mean, guys, I like my affiliate as it is. Like, if I did have the opportunity to become partners with Twitch, I don't know if I'd take it, to be fair with you. I know a lot of shit. I just like to play the fool. A good tactic, I support it wholeheartedly. Keep on going. Like, Sai, you know what? I've always known that, like, you've always given me the type, like, that you're the type of person to be, like, really smart, but you like to play it light a lot of the time. But, like, knowing that you know all this niche information is, like, that's awesome, dude. Like, I fully support it. I think it's great. I love learning more, and yeah, thanks for exposing me to like a lot of this shit, because this is so interesting. I love it. Less expectations that way. Also true. Also very true. Which is also kind of like the main reasons why I haven't necessarily catered to the broad audience either. I think it's nice the way that it is, although I'm not opposed to growth, you know? But yeah, I agree that, you know, what's expectations without love? You know? What's expectations without mercy, I guess? Because I think a lot of our world nowadays is like expectations without love. Like, what is love without expectations? That sort of thing. Like, it's unfortunate, but that is the world that we live in. And I like to play the fool by trolling you. Jay, to be honest with you, I feel like I think this is a little bit of a stretch, but I also feel like you're sort of the most sane out of all of us in chat. Like, even for me as a streamer, like, you're probably like the most sane. Like, the person that is given the brain cell most of the time. Like, that's kind of the vibe that you give off to me. Because you silently, like, you don't, like, yeah, you play around with us a lot in the bits and the gags and the banter that we have, but you're not, most of the time, like, you take front row seat. You know what I mean? Like, you're the observer of our shenanigans that we have on stream. And I don't know why, but I'm also getting like major sort of like dad energy, like tired dad energy is kind of like, I don't know, that's the general vibe that I get, to be fair. Like, supportive but tired dad energy. Henna getting deep. You already know. That's the tea I drink. That is the coffee that I sip. That is the food that I eat. LOL, quote unquote dad energy. It's true though. Like, you try to be like, you try to be fucking supportive. Like, I don't think you never really say it out loud, but the fact that you do come on stream, at least most of the times that you can, just, it says a lot, you know? Like, I don't think you're one for words more than you are for actions and quality time. I don't know, that's what I think, at least from what I've seen. Although, you know, I'm given very limited information, but hey, I mean, action speaks volumes for me. The tutor J. Yeah, you're right. You're welcome, I guess, and I also appreciate you. So, thanks for coming to my streams and playing along and honestly just doing your thing. Even though I'm the one streaming and providing the entertainment and just honestly instigating a lot of the conversations, which I quite frankly don't mind. I think it's really helped me get out of my shell a lot more and really speak my mind up. 'Cause guess what? I would say I've seen a lot of significant growth and improvement compared to when I first streamed. 'Cause because I'm talking a lot now. And I'm glad. Like, my voice isn't necessarily breaking. It's not really hoarse. And I think I've gotten a lot more, like, sort of out there. Outgoing. And it's great because I'm talking a lot more. Time to kick Hannah back in her shell. Sai, you would never. You don't dare. You try to kick me back into my shell? I will, quite frankly, yeet you out of time and space, okay? When you started using cam, were you a lot shyer? Yeah, for sure. I think, I wouldn't necessarily classify it as shy more than it is me being... I was struggling with self-esteem issues and body image issues for sure. Like, I guess we know who's getting punched to the moon. And it's this lovely little guy right here. He's gonna get punched to the moon. You two are gonna get punched to the moon. To be fair with you, I will also, yeah, I'm gonna yeet Sai out of time and space at some point. But yeah, I was struggling with body image issues. Oh, sorry to hear that. Yeah, it's fine. You don't need to be sorry because this is just a thing that happened. You know, like when I started using cam for the first time, I wore a mask. I literally wore a surgical mask and I didn't want to, you know, like I just kept mentioning that, okay, this isn't part of the plan. This is definitely like an impulsive thing. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but I'm doing it anyway. That sort of thing. Until I eventually revealed my face and I was like partly scared. Like it's this weird sense of me knowing that I'm potentially attractive, but also not liking the way that I looked. And I also, I hated the way that I talked too. Nowadays, I don't really struggle with it anymore because I've long accepted that, hey, this is how I talk. I mean, of course I have my bad days, but I don't think I aim ammo to my voice and how I talked, but I fucking hated how I talked back then, dude. Like, I hated all the corrections, all the slurs that I made. I was really hard on myself for my pronunciation. I still sort of am, but I'm not as much. Like, I don't internally beat myself up anymore for that. And I originally wanted to be an art streamer, you know, just my voice, and that's it. But now I'm using cam, and I don't think I regret it. Like, I don't regret it. I think that's, like, a good move on my part, but, Hannah's getting punched to the moon. No, I'm not. You are. Pow, right to the moon. Fuck you, I punched you to the moon, not you punching me to the moon, bitch. Fuck you. How did you overcome these issues? Did just getting used to being on camera help? That, like, exposure to camera for sure. I think it was like partly the measures that I took to look more attractive or like okay with my look. Like, I use IV cam and it uses like the mirrored image of myself, not like the quote-unquote true image of myself, because my eyes aren't used to that and my self-esteem just could not handle it. So mirror image for sure. And I also overcame it by honestly, like, I don't think it's just the physical measures that I made. I think it was like like self-affirmations for sure. Like I felt like shit when I made them, but I made a hell lot of self-affirmations, and at that point in time I think it was also sort of like my discovery of myself. Like I was learning how to trust myself and be confident in my decisions and who I was as a person. I still kind of am. In a sense, I'm still going through that journey. But I guess overcoming these issues, like if I met my past self, I would say it takes time. Like it's not like this one and done journey. Like it's like a wound. Like leave it alone. Don't scab at it a lot more. Don't pick yourself because of it. Just let it happen. Just accept it. Let it heal. And it heals, you know? So, I guess, you know, I think a lot of my self-esteem issues attributed to a lot of the others in my life as well, and the events that took place during that transitional period, because, yeah, like it's basically that. Nowadays, Hannah has to use a filter to downplay her looks out of fear of simp extremists. How times have changed. Fun fact, I do not use this filter, but I probably will at some point in the future if things get really bad. Like, I will probably use a filter to downplay my looks at some point. Like if that fucking happens, for sure. Although I've already had a person who asked for my OnlyFans, which is fucking insane, but okay, I guess. But yeah, overcoming these issues really helped my mindset. I think my current issues now at the moment is feeling stuck, a little stagnant sometimes. So was it friends and family making comments about your appearance that can hurt the most? A little bit. I think my dad, he would make the occasional comments, but it was mostly about how I ate. I don't remember them now, to be honest with you. Like, I don't remember much of it. I think partly it's like a defense mechanism. But I don't remember it being extremely hurtful when I received it. It was definitely damaging, though. I don't remember what it was. It was something to do with how I ate, but that's another story. Like he would, I only remember him being kind of like encouraging about how, like, me eating a lot. Like he would comment like, it's good. Like he tried to be supportive, but I think it's just one of those instances where hurt people, and unbeknownst to him, like, some of them were damaging for me in the long run. I think a lot of it was also just me being very hard on myself and very self-destructive, because I was very when I was younger, I was very self-destructive. I did not like the way that I looked. I had, I think, somewhat of a severe body image issue that I always thought, like, I looked chubby and other shit, but I think I would kind of cover it up. I would kind of minimize my feelings, and I think that's where the problem laid. I wonder if some of it is repressed trauma. I think it is, honestly. Sometimes the brain has a way of trying to make experience we go through get blocked out. So I heard, yeah, I think, I don't know. I think a lot of what I experienced was like repressed. Like I think it was blocked out. I'm still kind of like struggling in a sense to like deal with it or like realize what happened, because my father was a very complex person. He's still a very complex person. I don't think he realizes a lot of his actions hurt people and damage people, even though he thinks it's like the right thing to do. Because one of his flaws is that he's stubborn and sometimes close-minded. So you try to point out a flaw, and he would say that it was for the better good, you know, like it was it was one of the main reasons why I had a lot of trouble communicating what I struggled with as a kid. And I think that played really poorly for my self-esteem. Cause I couldn't really trust my dad with what I was going through, because he was a single father at that point and all I had was him. I also told you guys at one point that I was homeschooled, and my I was limited. Like my social circle was definitely a bit limited. I thought it was a good thing. I didn't realize the damages it made. So, like, I guess it was just, like, a lot of gaslighting and conditioning that he had put on me. And even now, like, just trying to talk about it, like, my mind is... I'm still trying to process it, to be fair with you. Yeah, a family member I know has that issue. Whenever he does something wrong, I try to call it out. And I try to call it out, he will gaslight me. Yeah, it's definitely just one of those things where... like he truly believes it's the right thing. Like he truly, or like that family member truly believes that what they're saying is right, and it definitely just makes you question your judgment a lot. And it did a hell lot of damage to me. Yeah, it was rough. It was rough. Trying to confront people like that is like talking to a brick wall. Oh yeah, it is. Because it got to a point where I just, you know, at one point it got to like a major conflict where, you know, for a period of time, I had to, like, cut him off, man. Like, it was not good for me. It was not good for my mental health. It's not good for my self-esteem. And, I think it was just, you know, it played a lot to the first time that I streamed, where I didn't trust my judgment in how I looked. I didn't trust people at that point. Like, I was going through, like, severe trust issues, for sure. And I'm learning how to undo them. So, yeah, that happened. Thanks for sharing. I can tell that it's hard to process everything. Yeah, it's hard to find the right word for it, because I think my body has just become so used to not really sharing any of this out loud. And also, like, even if I did share it, it just kind of like dissociates out, that I'm just sort of like, even the pauses that I make, the hesitancy, it's not me not trying to talk about it. It's just my body not wanting to. It's like habit, I think. It's yeah. It's, I don't know, it's a weird thing. Also, I get what you mean. Sometimes people feel like they can treat you however they want, and you just have to put up with it from their perspective. Oh, yeah, no, that's still something that I have to struggle with. Like, that's still something that happens to me, for sure. Free therapy session, y'all. On a free note, this is a fucking free therapy session. Let's go, Twitch. Hey! What's up? We're fucking healing, bitch. Let's go. Next thing you know, I'm crying on stream. Anyway, yeah, it's tough. Yeah, it's tough dealing with people's projections, because, especially coming from an empath point of view, it's not fun, because it's easy to mix everything up, and it's easy to feel like everything's your fault. Woo! Parental trauma, I know, and it's also like religious trauma too, for sure. Like, I am now realizing that I have dealt with some serious religious trauma, which fucking sucked. And, you know, like, again, I think Christianity is beautiful. Abrahamic religions can be healing. They can be lovely. They can actually bring a lot of hope for people. But on the other hand, I've seen the damages that it can have to everybody involved, especially those who can be like weirdly religious, like my step family. But that's another thing. Sometimes it's best to cut those people off. When they're still around, it's harder to heal. Oh yeah, for sure, I think. Or at least like distancing yourself, because sometimes circumstances are impossible to cut that person off, so you gotta like at least distance yourself, for sure. And I was fortunate enough to distance myself and momentarily cut that person off from my life. Yeah, because, when you're... I'm going to say it, okay? I am an empath. I realized that, at some points, like, I am highly receptive. I'm highly receptive to people's emotions, You can even argue that I am sensitive, although I don't think it's like the weak kind of sensitive. I think it's like, oh, you automatically detect something. But for me, I think the conditioning was so strong that I don't have the energy to be butthurt about it. Sometimes I doubt my own judgment. No, actually, yeah. Sometimes I doubt my judgment. Sometimes I even question if they're real, because it's tough. It's tough dealing with projections all your life, So, I'm glad that you can see both sides of Christianity. I know some people who hate Christianity just because they find their love for Christ offensive. Yeah, I mean, I totally get it, dude. Like, you've told me that you're a Christian at some point, and like, dude, I totally respect it. Like, good for you. If you found hope and purpose in that, and a community, dude, you found yourself, like, consider yourself fortunate. But at some points, like, hate for religion shouldn't be unbased. I feel like it should be, not should be, there shouldn't be any like shoulds. I think if you dislike it, at least find a reason to, right? And for me, like, I'm neutral about it, but I'm just... I'm sad that it had to happen that way, you know? Because I sincerely had a passion for Christianity. I had a passion for the lore of it because I found it so rich and so interesting. And I remember, like, I used to be a storyteller for my church in a Christmas event, and a lot of people would come up to me because they found my storytelling interesting because I had such a passion for it. Like, people actually came, and I'm so sad that it had to happen that way. If you don't mind me asking what happened, I'm gonna be honest, my brain literally cannot handle Christianity anymore. Like, and when I say literally, there are triggers that the religion has for me that triggers an anxiety attack. Like Revelations, for example, like the apocalypse of the world, like that. I can't count to you how often, how much that scared me. I have found it unsettling since day one when I heard of it. And there was also the whole thing about the conspiracy theorists, like Canon, for example, that blog, like my family at some point took it very seriously, and it damaged me. Like, it psychologically brought triggers to my brain that I could not handle and shouldn't have handled as a kid. And even expressing that pain that I felt as a kid, I think my family didn't know how to handle it. So they tried to be supportive, but they ended up driving things worse. Yeah. So did someone scare you out of Christianity? People know about the Bible and the truth of it. But if someone tried scaring you into being a Christian, that's not okay. No, it's not about scaring me out of Christianity. I think it's just no, I was born into a Christian family. Like, I was born into a Christian household. I know the shit like the back of my hand. I know the doctrine like the back of my hand. The truth is that there are many things about Christianity that, on the flip side, it's not okay, mate. Like, it's not okay. Oh, hi, Mary. Welcome to the stream. I'm talking about my religious trauma. Our conversation has led us here for, I don't know, God knows why. But thank you for coming into stream. Hello. I hope you're having a great time. Get yourself a cup of tea because we're diving deep, mate. But yeah, hello. How are you, Mary? Are you doing good? I hope you're doing good. Continue. But yeah, I don't think nobody scared me out. I couldn't follow it anymore, my dude. Like, there were so many holes in Christianity and so many people doing awful things in the name of Christianity. And hell, even some of the shit in the Bible, like, I mean, it could be argued that there are translation errors. There could be argued that maybe the Holy Spirit did preserve it for God knows why, in the literal sense. But I I can't, man. Like, that's not, I don't think it's for me anymore. I don't think, like, the fact that we do have an all-knowing God, but also having people who has said that God can't give you anything you're not willing to handle and shit like that has always struck me as odd, gave me a weird gut feeling. And the fact that people have formed a very weird codependent relationship, now that I think about it, with Jesus Christ, when it really should just be like, it's like a partnership, isn't it? Like, it's not like a codependent thing where you're always like relying on Christ all the time to find out an answer, because then that leads you into not only a state of codependency, but it doesn't empower you. I mean, some people find it empowering, but it strikes me weird that it's based off on that. Like, yeah, it should be based off on love, but if it's continuously like, so what you're saying is that you found Christianity to be too intense? No. Like, the funny thing is that I'm up for intensity, but I'm saying that Christianity has a lot of holes that I can't follow anymore. I don't agree with it anymore. I don't believe it anymore, is what I'm trying to say. And, given my own divine experience of like a lot of things, I don't think it's the only answer. Like, I don't think it's, because it brings up a question of absolutes, that it's not intense. It's like, one of the flaws that Christianity has is that it's like, it brings up a lot of mindsets or worldviews that is like plain black and white. And that's not always the case. Some issues are like genuinely a shade of gray. It shouldn't be taken as absolutes, because the moment you take it as absolutes, you come up with an absolute solution that causes more damage to people in the long run, and I'm not for that, my dude. That's not okay for me. But, I'm just speaking plainly. I know that I'm just one of the unfortunate people to have experienced such things. And I genuinely hope, that, you're one of the fortunate ones, I think. You're just, and besides, I think, there's also a problem with the community, but that's another topic that I will leave up to. But yeah. Okay, I get what you're saying now. Yeah, it's basically, I'm not saying it of itself is bad. I'm not saying everybody who follows it is bad, but I am saying that on the flip side, it causes a lot of damage. It can cause a lot of damage, because anything can be a weapon if it's used destructively. So that's what I think. Yeah. What else can I... Wow. I mean, that's... The conversation that we just had is, really intense, wasn't it? That was really, yeah, like, it is, wow. I didn't realize we would dive deep here into this stream, but here we are. I feel like it can cause a lot of damage because of the way people use it. I get what you're saying. Yeah, I think not only like the way that people use it, but like hurt people, you know? And I think a lot of Christianity can be used as ignorance against the pain that you have been dealing with, and not actually trying to resolve it as you should be. And instead using Jesus Christ as your crutch and not actually wanting to do the work yourself. And that's one of the problems that I have with the people. One of the, like, I can't, dude, it's not okay. And I guess my dad was hurt and ignorant to that sense, because I think ignorance was his greatest sin, if I may say that, for sure. I need to use the restroom real quick. Be right back, guys. Give me a good second. Give me a second. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. That was a deep convo. Thanks for the thanks for the discussion. You're welcome, and I'm glad that I could provide that to you, because it's been a while since anybody asked me that, and I really appreciate you asking those questions, because it really made me evaluate my own feelings about it, which is something that, you know, I try to do, journaling it out, but it hits different having someone ask you those questions themselves instead of you asking those questions to people around you, because I often took that role. So it's refreshing being the one that received the questions and being asked about how they felt about it. Cause yeah, I mean, it's nice. It's a nice change of pace. I guess, what else can I say? You could, I don't think I have the, back to streaming though. Like, I don't think I have the VOD of when I first streamed. Because I believe I first really began to stream on February of last year. But yeah. By the way, do you have a Discord? Yeah, I do. The Discord server should be in the link down below. If you click it, it has my, it has the Discord server, and you should see my name. Well, not name, but you should see me in there, in the Discord server. And we could always discuss there, because I'm always interested. Like, we have like a discussion. Yeah, we have a discussion topic that we could have, like, below lounge. And I think I would be able to enunciate my ideas better in writing. I did go back to some old clips, and I believe you used to stream with no cam. Yeah, I used to stream with no cam at all. Like, just Streamlabs and art, and that was it. Just wanted to become an art streamer and a no name, and maybe I would do a face reveal, but not quite. Also, I don't have bots for Discord. I'm so sorry, but I'll give you the link right now. Now look at you. Yeah, look at me. I've grown, and we stand growing. So yeah, I'm gonna give you the invite. Give me a second. Right here. There we go. It's funny because not many people hang out on the server. I think you could call it, like, kinda dead, but I'm always active and I'm always willing to talk on the server. So if you want to discuss, then we discuss, and I think it's gonna be a productive discussion. So thanks. No, thank you for asking. I think it needed someone who, a new member a little bit, right? But yeah, I think if I looked at my old streams right now, I would probably cringe though. Like, definitely, like, hardcore cringe. Like, I would stare. I think, like, I still struggle with, like, some issues at some point, but, like, I think I would stare at myself and think, wow, my cheeks were so fucking chubby back then. It was so square, you could squish them. Like, bro, what the fuck? Oh my god, and how I spoke too. Oh my god. Anyway, moving on. Hey, speaking of discussions, I'm still down for doing that unlisted mayo challenge stream. Honestly, I'm down too. I think the only change that I would make is I'm gonna add a bonus ingredient to mayo to make it bearable for me. Well, technically not bearable. I just like spicy shit, so I'm probably gonna add some hot sauce to mayo. Like, I don't know, sriracha or sambal. And you guys could call it gross, but at least it's not gonna look like cum. At least it's not gonna look like that, right? So, just me casually downing, cutely downing 20 ounces of mayo with, like, a cute girl, Anyway, no, yeah, so, God forbid that new viewers come to that stream and then assume that I have an OnlyFans because I'm downing, like, 20 ounces of mayo. By the way, what is 20 ounces of mayo? Ah, I see. Yeah, I would probably drink that. I would probably drink that. It's fine. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be okay. Don't worry, guys. I'm not gonna be messy. I'm gonna be clean. I'm just gonna bite through the mayo, like biting through ice cream, and it's gonna be great. It's gonna be lovely. We're gonna be in a bit of a fun ride, you know? You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's gonna be neat. It's gonna be really neat. 20 ounces is 560 mils. Yeah, I saw what 20 ounces look like on Google. It's fine. I got you on that. It's like it's a small container. I should be able to handle it. To be fair with you, though, oh my god, there's chocolate mayonnaise. There's chocolate mayonnaise cake? Dude, I have to see this recipe. Okay, so if you like chocolate cake with lots of flavor, I mean, it makes sense because mayonnaise is fat. So, wow. Wow, that looks rich as fuck, my dude. At least the coating of it. It's rich. Wait, hold on. Let me show you guys too what I'm seeing here. Hold on. So let me go there, and then we're gonna go to chocolate mayonnaise cake, right? This is. Oh wait, no, not here. Not that one. The other one. Ah, this one. That's what I was seeing. You see how like rich this looks? Dude, that has a lot of fat. Like a lot of Jesus Christ, dude. This is not healthy, but I bet it tastes so fucking good. Depression era. Okay, so it's made during Depression era. Makes sense. 9. Okay, no. Mayonnaise and cake. It really isn't because mayonnaise is thick and creamy sauce made from egg yolks, oil, and an acid. So technically, you could use egg yolks, vegetable oil, and lemon juice to make mayonnaise. You know what? What if I just made my own mayonnaise? Would that be doable? I think that would be doable, right? I have eggs. I have all of these ingredients. What could possibly go wrong if I made mayonnaise? Okay, anyway, preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Butter or spray with non-stick vegetable spray. Baking line the bottom of the pan with parchment paper. You know what I've always wanted to do? I've always wanted to bake. I've never baked from scratch before. And I bet it's so sensory like pleasing. Because honestly, I probably need that. Like, I enjoy cooking, but I think, you know, I'm kind of scared to bake because it's so precise, and I don't have a like proper measuring cup. But damn, bro, like what I would give to like at least bake myself sugar cookies or a simple cake. You know, I love cake. You and I both, dude. Wait, what kind of cake though? Because for me, I personally like fluffy cakes. Like, you know, the angel cakes? Hold on. Like, angel cake is one of the best things that I have ever had. And I love it. Like, look how fluffy this thing looks. My God. We don't deserve angel cakes in this world, my dude. Chocolate? You like chocolate cake? Yeah. I've had fondant cakes before. I have mixed feelings about it. It's really sweet. I like the texture, sort of, but it's so sickeningly sweet. I don't think I would be able to finish it all. Oh, wait, you know what's like the best cake though? Tiramisu cake. Tiramisu cake is the best because it's not too sweet. It's like, it's the good kind of bitter, like bittersweet, light, tasty. You could get some more. It doesn't leave like that much of a heavy feeling on you. Oh, and Japanese cheesecake too. That is lovely. I love Japanese cheesecake. But this also looks really good. I like chocolate. Like I'm not impartial to cake. Like I'm not picky, but those are my preferences because I like fluffy cakes. Damn, bro. Ooh, chocolate pound cake. What I would give to eat that though. Damn. Now I'm just getting hungry. Jesus. Hard to go wrong with cheesecake. Honestly, so hard to go wrong with cheesecake. Just slather raspberry sauce on it, like sweet raspberry sauce on it, and it tastes like heaven, okay? It tastes so good. Angel cake. What else? What other cakes have I had? I think my least favorite cakes are probably like the ones with... Okay, here's the thing. I don't have a problem with the breading of cake itself. I think it's just the frosting. Like the frosting either makes or breaks the cake. And I think unnatural frosting, like the unnatural color, like blue frosting, green frosting, that kind of color, they often had weird aftertastes for me. So I never, like even like brightly colored frosting, like that's not fun. Orange, blue, green, bright purple, like anything bright, not really like pastel color, just plain bright colored neons, like, yeah, I'm not eating that. I would most likely not eat that for sure, because weird aftertaste, it's bitter, and it's not like the good kind of bitter, like tiramisu bitter. It's just shit. Like it's like the sugary sweet, tooth aching sweet sort of bitter that you just cannot handle afterwards. You know, like it's great maybe at a school lunch because all the other food is shitty and you kind of expect it, but other events it's like, nah fam, nah. It's even at kids parties, even when I was like 8 when I had it, like I opted out because I didn't like it. Yep, I agree. Good to know that I see a fellow intellectual here, because, I mean, matcha green is fine. Like, if you have matcha frosting, I'm not opposed, right? I'm not opposed to, like, matcha frosting. I think that's pretty great, because it's not that bad. I don't think it's that bad at all. It looks like wasabi, but come on. I mean, it's matcha. It's matcha. Like, I don't think you can go wrong with green tea or matcha. But tooth achingly sweet is where you kind of draw the line. Taro is fine. Taro is really good. It's definitely like a sweet potato. It's like, you can do that. But just neon green, no matcha, or like just plain purple frosting just made from food colorings kind of grosses me out, so no thank you. And oh my god, what I would give to have that. Dude, this looks so good. What the fuck? Wait. Is there any recipes for it? Oh, there is! Oh my god. What do you mean? Oh my god, you have given me false hope. How could you? How fucking could you? Oh my god. is sweet enough on its own, so the frosting probably needs more matcha to balance things out. But it looks so good. I would eat that. I would eat that so well. My god, dude. Oh, we have reached 3 hours. Dude, it feels like time flew by so fast. Oh my god. How are you feeling, chat? How are we feeling? One more thing. Yeah? What's up? What's up, Jay? Wait, why is desktop? Oh my god, I completely. Oh shit! Come on, let me have my Minecraft Cherry Blossom music again, please. Thank you. Okay, are you gonna load? Please load. Please load. Please load. There we go. Oh my god, my stream! Please load. Lag, yeah, there is so much lag, dude. I just figured out there was lag. I'm so sorry. What was up, man? My man, what's going on? But yeah, I mean, we have that fixed, so it's fine. It's fine now. So what's up? What's up, mate? Off topic about cake, but I do have a question about what we briefly discussed earlier. We can plan a day, another time of course, but do you already have a bottle of mayo, or would you have to get one? Oh, I already have like a jar of mayo, it's fine. I already have a jar, you know? And I have a measuring cup to measure like 20 ounces of mayo, and I probably down it from there. Or at least grab like scoopfuls and eat it, you know? And it's gonna be a swell time for everybody involved, for sure. Yeah. So, you know, it's not gonna cost any money. Don't worry about it. But I will add like a secret ingredient. No, secret ingredient. It's not secret anymore. I will add an ingredient about the mayo challenge for $500. So, sounds good. Yeah, I will probably do it like what? Probably do it next stream, because I could, like, I don't want it to just be like an idea that like passes and I never get to do it. Like I could probably do it next stream, so look forward to that. This has been a good stream. Yeah, I'm glad that it's been a good stream for y'all. I'm probably gonna head off and do my own thing, but hey, I'm so glad that I've caught up to you guys again, and yo, I hope we get more streams like this, because this has been good. This has been fun, and I'm glad that I've gotten to meet you all. So I'm gonna head out for the night. Thank you guys so much. Take care of yourself, and head to next stream if you want to see the mail challenge, but it's gonna be unlisted, so yeah, so